Welcome and hope you're doing well. We will discuss how we can be like Thierry Henry. And I don't mean by being a great footballer to become runner-up for the Ballon d'Or in 2003.
Thank you so much.
There is a lot more to Thierry Henry than just kicking a ball, as most football fans know, because he has style and conviction that makes him the real winner. Let's take time to celebrate one of our football legends. We will reveal those 5 characteristics that Thierry Henry has that will motivate or even inspire you towards success in your life. So what is multicultural, you may ask? It's an honest reflection of our metropolitan environment and present cosmopolitan lifestyle. With that in mind, we at Mr. Multicultural only judge a person by their character, not race, colour or religion. It's exactly what Terry would like to see on our social media platforms, hence his boycott. Due to the increasing racism towards many minorities. This is exactly why we would like you to subscribe, so we can build this multicultural family. Terry didn't have an easy life, as these articles will show. He has been subjected to continued online racism. This was extended to 3 black English football players after missing penalties during the Euro final on the 11th of July. The irony here is that they were not criticised for some bad penalty. That has been the case with white English football players in the past. There does seem to be this underbelly of racism that a section of society still keeps on tolerating, or should I say, accepting. Let's hear from Thierry Henry when we awarded him with our Emma Awards for his own multicultural contribution to world football. He was then and now a sporting personality in every sense of the word, who has encouraged many towards achieving excellence. His own platform was football, and he has achieved the highest honours.
I'm truly honoured that the global community has voted for me to receive this Emma Sports Personality of the Year and to follow the steps of the likes of Muhammad Ali and Nelson Mandela. It's even more amazing for me. So I'm really happy. I really hope that Emma's success will carry on as long as needed. And remember something, that's what is inside, that counts.
Number 1, passion. Thierry Daniel Henry was born on the 17th of August 1977 in Les Ulis, a suburb of Paris. His parents both Caribbean, Antoine and Maryse Henry. Even though Terry's family lived in a small apartment and spent his childhood in a run-down neighbourhood, referred by some as an urban ghetto, however, he still found his passion for football. It soon became obvious that Terry was a much advanced football player than the other children of his age. He started playing for the junior team of Les Ulis and Palazzo, with the coach of Palazzo, Jean-Marie Panza, becoming his mentor. At the age of 13, he started playing for the Versailles-Châtillon under-15 team. However, it was at this age that his parents separated and his mother moving to Terry to Orsay, where he had a better opportunity regarding his studies and football. That same year, Monaco sent football scout Arnaud Catalano to see Thierry Henry playing in a match. Terry scored 6 goals this particular game. Due to this, Arnold proposed to Terry for him to play in Monaco, where he didn't even have to do trials in the club. This opportunity led him to meet the great Arsene Wenger, who was the manager of Monaco team at the time. The following year, Terry signed an apprentice contract with Arsene Wenger and made his first professional appearance in 1994. It made him France's youngest player under the guidance of Arsene Wenger. Number 2, humility. His talent soon became recognised by team and spectators and earned him a place in the 1998 French World Cup team. Here he played alongside great football players such as Patrick Vieira, Marcel Desailly, Zinedine Zidane and Emmanuel Petit. The squad would go on to win the World Cup that same year when Terry was only 20 years old. Subsequently, he continued to play for Monaco and impress everyone with his brilliant performances. Terry would then make a move to play in a major historical football club, Juventus in Italy. Henry didn't adapt very well to the team and how Juventus played, resulting in him just playing for one season and only playing 16 matches, despite failing to play consistent football at Juventus. Terry would go on to mark his legacy in world football by joining Arsenal for £11 million, where he would be reunited with his mentor, Arsene Wenger. Although Terry's primary role was originally a left winger, Arsene Wenger converted him into one of the most lethal strikers in English Premier League. However, this was initially questioned about his adaptation to English football, and he didn't score any goals in his first 8 games. Terry ended his first season at Arsenal with 26 goals in 47 games, an impressive record, although this season was considered a failure as Arsenal lost the title of the UEFA Cup to Galatasaray. Number 3. Confidence. His second season, however, dramatically improved his confidence as a lead striker. He improved his attack style, which helped the Arsenal team that season and the season after. The recognition eventually came when in 2001 Terry scored 32 goals in all competitions and earned 2 trophies for Arsenal, the Premier League and the FA Cup. The 2002-2003 season was perfect for Terry, having positioned himself in second place in the election of the best player in the world from FIFA in January. He finished this fantastic season with 32 goals and 24 assists in all competitions. Moreover, in this year, his team won the FA Cup again, where he was nominated as the best player on the field. Terry also contributed tremendously in Arsenal's famous Invincible squad in 2003-2004 season, where the team went undefeated for an entire Premier League season to win the title. He won the UEFA Golden Boot for the most goals scored in all Europe, scored an impressive 39 goals in all competitions and 30 goals from the league. This was undoubtedly his best season ever. In 2005, Terry became Arsenal's captain, responsible for being their star player of the time. He led a team with predominantly young players that year, but made history by breaking the record for most Arsenal goals set by another Emma winner, Ian Wright, who had scored 185 goals. Number 4. Positivity. After this extraordinary year, Terry and Arsenal started to suffer many defeats in various competitions. Barcelona beat Arsenal in the final of the Champions League, which was a real shock to the Arsenal fans. It was speculated that Terry would leave Arsenal to play in Barcelona due to these events, but Terry demonstrated his love for the club by remaining keen to stay with Arsenal. However, in a series of events, he decided to move to Barcelona in 2007. Due to his uncertainty about Arsenal's future because of Chairman David Dean's departure and Arsene Wenger's own contract running out. In Barcelona, Terry was surrounded by some of the world's best players like Lionel Messi and Samuel Eto'o. Terry made a fearsome trio that took over the Spanish La Liga in 2008 and 2009 season under the management of Pep Guardiola. Terry, who played on the left wing, scored 26 goals and assisted 10 more. And so Barcelona went on to win every trophy that season in the historic treble-winning season. However, after all these wins and achievements, Henry retired from professional football because of multiple injuries in December 2014, following a spell of returning to Arsenal and making his mark in the major soccer league in America, playing for New York Red Bulls. He was ranked as the number 7 greatest footballer in world history, and number 1 greatest Arsenal footballer of all time, and finally the number 2 greatest French footballer of all time. However, after his playing career ended, Terry began working as a TV commentator in 2015, and that year he also became coach of Arsenal's under-16 team. Since then, he became an assistant coach for the Belgium national team, a manager of his former club Monaco, and was head coach of the MLS club Montreal Impact quite recently. Number 5. Empathy. Having been subjected to racism in the past, Terry is an active spokesperson against racism in football. In 2007, Time featured him as one of the heroes and pioneers on the Times 100 list of the most influential people in the world. More recently in 2020, Terry sent a powerful message of support to the Black Lives Matter movement by taking a knee for the first 8 minutes and 46 seconds of one of Montreal's Impact games. He wore a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, whilst also raising his fist in solidarity. His demonstration of 8 minutes and 46 seconds is the amount of time Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin knelt on the neck of George Floyd, the unarmed American black man who died on the 25th of May 2020, sparked worldwide protests. Henry supports many charities and causes, as he likes being involved in projects with social missions or a good cause attached to them. He's been a regular partner of the Prince's Trust, appearing at several award ceremonies over the years to present awards. He's also a keen supporter of the Special Olympics, providing funding for projects through the One for All Foundation. He's also a member of FIFA Institution, which regularly collaborates with UNICEF by being an ambassador for UNICEF. He participates in the anti-racism campaign, Stand Up, Speak Out. For all his charitable work, Terry was given the most prominent decoration in France, the Légion d'honneur, which is the highest French order of merit. In summary, in 2021, Terry had announced that he will step away from social media until the various platforms start taking racism seriously. He is hoping that people in power are able to regulate their platforms with the same vigour and ferocity that they currently do when it comes to infringement of copyright. He continues to demonstrate why he is a worthy Emma winner, challenging forms of racial discrimination that have put a black mark on football in recent years, with players being racially attacked through social media and at games by so-called football fans. He is a Mr. Multicultural in every sense of the word. Why don't you leave us a comment and share your thoughts on the success of Thierry Henry? And do you agree with his stance over racism on social media? And how would you rank him as a footballer? And you don't have to be an Arsenal fan to have an opinion. Would really appreciate a like or even a subscribe, and if possible donate on Patreon, however little the amount, to support this channel's ongoing mission to undertake multicultural campaigns. And remember, it's what's inside that counts, a motto we've used at the Emmas. To prove my point, here is Terry once again with those exact words. So bye from now, and thank you for watching.
Remember something, that's what is inside that counts.